corner, wearing white shorts with the red trim, from Essex, England, the challenger, ranked undisputedly number 5 by all world bodies, a former ABA heavyweight champion whose professional record from 39 fights reads 36 wins, 3 losses, 35 wins coming by way of KO, the former undefeated European heavyweight champion, Frank Bruno.
Is this the night that the dream is realised for him?
In the red corner, wearing red shorts with white trim, from East London, the former amateur world junior super heavyweight champion, Commonwealth Games gold medalist and Olympic Games gold medalist. His professional record, he is undefeated in 23 contests, 19 by way of KO. The former undefeated British, Commonwealth and European heavyweight champion. He comes to the ring tonight as the undisputed WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Lennox Lewis.
Well, a pretty good hand for Lennox Lewis as well. Not as big, I think, as the one for Bruno, but he's got lots of fans.
Scaled 17 stone exactly, 238 pounds.
That's Lewis's mum, Violet, you saw at ringside.
16 stone 5 pounds, 229 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the world.
Lennox Lewis, 16 stone 5. Frank Bruno, 17 stone. The referee, Mickey Van, aged 49, who runs his own skip hire business in Leeds. The 4th time he's refereed a world title fight. This is the biggest night of his refereeing career by far. Mickey Duff, the promoter of Bruno, objected to Van after the controversy he was in America in the Chavez-Whitaker fight recently. That made the big headlines over there.
Conduct yourself in the manner of champions, right? I don't take no shit off either of you. Shake hands, back in your corners, shake hands with your toe. And shake hands, right?
Well, they shake hands reluctantly.
Hey, listen, just a minute, all right? Don't give me no shit, right?
Oh, Mickey Van recoursing to the industrial language and just reading the riot act to Pepe Carrera a moment. Well, there was a bit of ill feeling there right from the word go. There's been quite a lot of hype. It's been a bit of a grudge match in the build-up, and we're all set to go. Lennox Lewis makes his 2nd defence of the WBC heavyweight title. Frank Bruno, at 31, attempts to win it for the 3rd time. Due to go 12 rounds, but will it? And away they go. Bruno, you don't really need the identification in the white shorts. Oh, big sharp jab from Lennox Lewis early on, thrown with great hand speed. Lewis, on paper, is the better mover of the two, and the jab was a good one. He's landed it 3 times already, Glenn.
He's landed it, snapping out very well. He's moving around as well. He's using that little bit of movement, and he's tried that big right hand twice.
Remember how Lennox Lewis overwhelmed Razor Ruddock in a couple of rounds. He's looked a bit of a puncher in his last 2 fights. Bruno, for the moment, just biding his time. It's a big moment in this fight when Bruno lands with one of his big bombs for the first time. Because Lewis's chin is largely untested.
Already Bruno's gone for a couple of jabs to the body. That's a dangerous move, because that's what cost Ruddock the loss in that fight. Nice stiff jab from Frank.
The faster start, and there Lewis just slipping and losing his footing a moment in that corner. Lewis has made the more confident start, but he's got this way of holding his gloves pretty low by his side. The head is open if you can time the punch and find the chin, but the reflexes are good too.
Frank's good. He's took the centre of the ring. He looks very strong, and he's using that jab well. Lennox is moving around, just trying to get Frank off balance that little bit.
Decent little right uppercut inside from Bruno there. There's no doubt about it, Bruno is trying to slow Lewis down. That seems to be a ploy by going for body shots.
I think that's we've just seen Bruno with 2 good jabs, and that's a key weapon for Frank. He's got to have a good stiff jab.
He's landed 3 times in succession with the jab, Bruno. He's starting to have some success. They're both good jabbers, and it might be a key point in this fight, which of them is the more effective with it. There was some talk pre-fight that Bruno might be so fired up that he would come out very fast and maybe a little carelessly, but he always said that he'd take it coolly, and he did in that opening round. How did you score that one, Ben?
Well, I thought that was it was a very close round. They were both just trying to get it started. They were parrying for Romans, and it was predominantly the use of the jab there. But Frank come off well with it, a very even round. And I think just because Frank had the middle of the ring and maybe threw a few more jabs that landed, he could have stole that round.
Frank Bruno's 40th professional fight in 11 years. Now, there's Lewis's jab. He was effective with it early, but Bruno came back quite well.
He did, that's where we see, and that's where he got success, because he threw 2, and later on in the round, he threw 3.
Lewis being kept warm between the rounds with a big blanket. Second round for the WBC Heavyweight Championship.
Frank's keeping his own left hand pretty high after that jab. He obviously sees that big right hand from Lennox as a danger.
Bruno, a mellower, more mature model these days. A man whose career has twice been threatened by eye injury. Bruno looks very confident in these early stages, occupying centre ring and boxing to an obviously pre-orchestrated game plan, pumping out his jab. And it's not been a bad start, this, for Bruno.
It's a very good start. He is very, very up for this. He looks as if he's very focused, and he's taking the fight to Lennox right from the beginning. But he's doing it sensibly behind a good jab.
Only the 24th fight of Lennox Lewis's career compared to the 40th of Bruno's. Bruno does have experience on his side. Lewis does have these periods in fights where he just seems to switch off and not do a lot, and that seems to be the case in this second round so far. Bruno's making the running.
He is, but I think Lennox is catching the shots well. Bruno's sticking that jab over Lennox, is just parrying it nice with his own right hand. So he's using a good defense and keeping pretty elusive. Good shots from Bruno.
Look to let that big right hand go there, Bruno. It didn't land cleanly. And the left hook from Bruno with good hand speed.
That's a good point. Frank is looking very fast in this fight. He started He started very good very early and he looks very sharp.
Well, he's certainly trained, I know, for extra mobility and flexibility. Two more jabs, chance of Bruno, ring around Cardiff Arms Park. He catches Lewis again. Optimistic signs for Bruno. And the two of them there clubbing away, and Mickey Van trying to get in between those two big men. 34-stoner heavyweight in there. And now Mickey Van wants to have a chat with them.
Hello, over there. All right? You fucking disgrace. Don't give me no shit, either of you. Right? Because I don't mind taking points off any of you. All right?
Mickey Van looking to impose his control on the two of them.
He's got to do that. These are two very big guys, and if it starts to get a little bit naughty, if they start to foul each other, it's going to become a mess.
That was Bruno's round, I think.
Definitely a very good round from Frank there. He's very up, and he's really going for it.
The big showdown between Lennox Lewis and Frank Bruno, about to enter its third round, and it's been a good start for the underdog Bruno. They